Hi Amy, this is Christina. This is a video that I mentioned about in the group offering an SEO audit and some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I just tend to do these in videos. It just seems to work better just visually, I feel, instead of like typing up a bunch of content, right? So I did a little bit of research. I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. Now, as we know, any consumer, let me go to scroll up here. Any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword, right? For example, your future client is going to be typing in nutrition coaching or nutritional coaching or wellness coaching. Now let me show you some areas within Google that are really important. Now this section right here, this is what we call Google Ads. They're great to run. I don't really know how beneficial they are for your type of industry because I did check out her website and she was getting no traffic. So no, that's just me clicking on it. But I can see the behind the scenes on how effective they are. I don't really think Google Ads are really that effective for your type of industry. Now, Facebook ads, definitely so. But so typically that's what's up within that section there in that top section. Now, as you scroll down, this section is what's going to pop up next. Now, this is really important. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, these are essentially Google business profiles. If you don't have one created yet, I definitely recommend getting one. Now, I was trying to figure out what your local area was as far as statewide or even if you're near a high populated area. And the reason for that is some clients that I work with and some businesses where they strictly do on online services, right? They don't have a brick and mortar. Of course, they're going to be servicing any type of client, right? Whether California, New York, Australia, it doesn't really make a difference, right? You're all online. However, and this is just my recommendation, again, especially if you live near a high populated area or even just statewide, there's going to be local consumers within those areas that's looking for your type of service. And in my opinion, I feel it's really beneficial to focus on your local area as well. Because again, there's people that's going to be looking for your type of service. And if they see that you're in their local area, you have a higher chance of them choosing you over somebody that's in a different state, right? And you would come up within this Google Map Pack here. So creating Google Business Profile, in my opinion, really helps you become more visible in your local area. And again, high populated areas, even statewide, there's still a lot of people that definitely is going to be looking for your type of service, in my opinion. So if you don't have one created, or if you have one created and you're not listed in the Google business profile there, Google Map Pack in your area, so at your home computer, if you type in nutrition coaching or wellness coaching, and if you don't come up within the Google Map Pack, for example, if you already have one created, here's some ways on how you can really optimize it. Now, and even if you don't have one, this will help as well. Make sure that you have 750 characters in your business description. Make sure that you are doing weekly posts where you have photos or branded photos and geotag them to your area. Also make sure that you're getting reviews on there. So any that has worked with you or that you're working with them, if you wouldn't mind just saying to them like, hey, it would really help me out since you got such great service. If you would leave me a review on my Google business profile, that would really help me and my business out. I'm sure they're going to leave you a review, right? So just make sure you do that. And also moving forward, and then that you're commenting on the review. So just thanking them for leaving a review. That really helps out. And then also to citations. So that's something that's really important. So it's your business address, phone number, website URL, and email address. And you really want to give that information out to as many directories as possible. So Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, for example. And with Google, it's like a popularity contest. So the more that they see you listed, the more popular they start seeing you. And the more directories that you're listed over your competitors, they're going to see you as more popular. So they're going to rank you above them. Okay. And again, the reason why I say to do a Google business profile, because just for an example, like I typed in just nutrition coaching and as you can see, majority of them, they don't have a address or a brick and mortar. And that's something for you as well. If you're strictly online, of course, you want to make sure that your address is put in, but that you don't want it visible and that your service area is either your city or county, whichever one has the highest population. But what I'm getting at is that I just did kind of like a national keyword, and these folks came up within my Google Map Pack. And this person or this company right here, they're about 2 hours away from me. about an hour and a half, okay? So again, if somebody's searching for that type of keyword, and it is a high traffic keyword, also too with wellness coaching, also too for health coaching, not so much, because that's where you get a lot of people that's looking to be a health coach. So yeah, so nutrition coaching, wellness coaching, anything like that would really be helpful to get within a Google Map pack here, okay? Because you're going to come up for anybody that's within like a 2-hour radius from you, okay? Now this section right here, this is what we call the organic listings. Now these are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on their homepage. Now, what makes that really important to do that, because one, again, it is Google's requirement, and what drives the content are the keywords. So as you see here, nutrition coaching, right? Nutrition coaches. So Google knows how to index your site, right? And then they're going to consider you like a preferred website for this type of keyword, and they're going to rank you accordingly. Now, the second main reason that's really important is because content is king. The more content that you have, the better, especially over your competitors, because the Google bots, they crawl websites 24/7, and the more content that you have on your homepage, the longer they're going to stay on your site, and you're going to get ranked for additional keywords, right? So different types of services or the on your website, which I highly recommend, get keywords on there on the pain points or the ailments to why somebody's looking for a nutritional coach, whether heart disease or diabetes or right any type of keyword that somebody could be searching for that they're having a problem of, and why a nutrition coach would be coming up in the search results, right? You want to help them get their nutrition in order. So those would be keywords, right? And also different types of programs that you have, and of course, different types of services that you do. So again, that really broadens your customer outreach, okay? Let me just scroll here. I was just curious. Okay. Now, taking a look at your website here, it is a beautiful website. I love your logo. That is so cute, little carrot there. And you have great quality photos. But as we were just mentioning about, right, content is king. Keywords, okay? So that'll really help get your visibility enhanced and really optimizing your website, okay? And same thing with the about and services, okay? And then also a newsletter. So for your type of industry, I really recommend doing blogs on your site even. So having a section here, a menu where it says blogs, and you do weekly or monthly blog articles where that's where it allows you to focus on a pain point or an ailment, right? Get the content in there and then get the keywords in there as well. So that, again, that really helps broaden your customer outreach, okay? Now, this is the behind the scenes to your site. Now, as you can see here, there's no data going on. So you're not visible online. People can't find you, and Google doesn't know how to rank your site. Now, let me show you here an example. Now, this is a guy near me, actually in the Philadelphia area. Now, he came up whenever I looked up Wellness Coaching Philadelphia. Okay, so this is an example of somebody that's looking for a type of service in their local area. Okay, so he came up within the organics, as you can see here. Now, website, great. I'm not really trying to hit on that too much, but as you can see here, look at the amount of people that's finding him online just in the Philadelphia area, okay? Now, that's every month. And just to consider 20%, that's kind of like the average of um, closing rate, right? To where that traffic turns into clients. Okay, so 20% of that, I mean, that's new clients every single month. That's pretty significant. Now, let me just show you here quickly about the keywords I was talking about. Now, look at this. Weight loss coach, Pennsylvania. Now, he might not necessarily focus just on weight loss. He really goes in nutrition as well. But just that keyword, because it has such a high traffic volume, is so beneficial of getting that on his homepage so that he's able to come up in the search results. And he's in like the pretty top positions, right? Not the top, but third and fifth position. So he's visible. So he's getting a lot of people going to his site just based on those two keywords alone. And that's just state specific. So that's what I was really mentioning about getting keywords on your site and getting your local area. Because again, as you can see here, look at that volume, and that's just for Pennsylvania. Okay. And just think of that like nationally even. Okay. But it's really important to focus on those local consumers because a lot of these are going to turn into clients, I'm sure. That's every month volume. Okay. and health and fitness coach, right? A good amount of volume, but again, that's more of like a national keyword, but I'm not going to get into too much of it. But as you can see, right, the benefits, Philadelphia weight loss, the benefits of getting keywords on your site, okay? Now, as you can see here, they came up when I looked up, I think it's just nutrition coaching. Now, I'm not, again, not going to get into too much of their site, but they really go into like the macros and nutrition coaching like you do on your site. Now, let me just show you here the amount of traffic that they're getting just to show you an example of what's possible for your site. Okay, take a look at that. That's every month. Just based on, now that look at that though, look at the amount of keywords they have on their site. Now they have blogs, they have articles, they have back pages. Right now, this is definitely significant. This is on another level, but just even to consider a fraction of this for your site and the traffic to your site could be leading to new clients every month. I mean, that is significant. Like I said, this is definitely a whole new level. There's a lot going on, but what's doable, again, just a fraction of that to be getting some of that traffic over to your site is definitely possible, definitely. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. But I hope, ideally, I just wanted to show you on the benefits of really optimizing your online presence on what it can do for your business and growing your business. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care.